Hello people, once again it's gamer number 98 and welcome back to more of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last time we got the sword and shield and we also met Navi. Hi, my name is Navi, not really. And in this episode we are going to go inside the Great Deku Tree who has been cursed. By whom we do not know yet, unless you're like me and you played this game thousands of times before. So anyway, the Deku Tree opened his mouth, so now it's time for us to go in. Okay, starting off the first dungeon of the game. This is inside the Deku Tree. It has 5 floors, which might seem complicated for a first dungeon, but believe me, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Not hard at all. There are 4 gold sculptures to find here, which I'll get into when we find them. Inside the Deku Tree. I like this music, it's a little eerie, but at the same time it's soothing. So in the middle of the room here we've got this spider web, and Navi's gonna point something out to us.
Look, Link. You can see down below this web using up C.
Yeah, but I can't really get... Well, there is a river down there. We've also got some Deku Babas, which we can defeat by getting to get some Deku Sticks. Or if you defeat them in a different way, like this, you actually get something different. You got some nuts. The Deku Nut. Set it to C and try throwing it. It will flash and stun the enemy. Deku nuts I don't really use that much, but I will show what they do. So here's the Deku Baba. We use the Deku Nut, which is on left C. It stuns them, turns them blue, and basically paralyzes them, if you will. They're not very useful though. I personally don't like to use them. Mainly because I'm an expert at this game. Okay, recovery heart floating down right above that spider web, but we're still too low down to do anything. In the meantime... Oh, what?
Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link.
Yeah, good idea. I think I will climb it. But oh no! It's full of Skullwatchers, and they will own me, and it'll be all your fault, Navi. What did I tell ya? Stupid fairy. Anyway, open the treasure chest. Very slowly, thanks to the PAL format. And we got the dungeon map. Press start to get into the subscreens and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move the control stick up and down to select the floor to view it. So if we do go into our map subscreen, we've got the outline of all the rooms in the dungeon. Like I said, 5 floors, but it's pretty straightforward as you can see. There's not a lot to it. There's just this big circular room, and then there's a floor probably beneath the Deku Tree's roots, and then there's this room here. So very straightforward. And I'm not going to climb that wall because Navi nearly ended up getting me killed. I nearly got killed anyway. I'll just cut ahead until I get back up there. It's your fault, Navi.
Hey, don't blame this on me.
Okay, back where we were before, we got a door, and Navi's gone to annoy us again. Just watch, no matter what. Oh, never mind.
You can open the door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen.
Thanks for stating the obvious, Navi. And oh no, we're locked in.
Strong iron bars are blocking the door. You can't open them with your hands.
Well, I don't even use my hand to open these kind of doors anyway. They just open themselves. Oh, ow. And we got an enemy in here. This is the Deku Scrub. It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts it spits back at it by using your shield. Just hold down R and ricochetage. So now just wait for him to come back to where he was and then he'll talk to you. Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the control stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high, hehe. Well, try it if you are feeling bold. Mwahaha! I don't know why he has to sound like Wario, but he did give us a pretty useful hint. And he dropped a recovery heart. Ow. Okay, so now in this room, this platform is going to fall as soon as you step on it, so quickly get across it. Before we open that chest, there's another one up here that could be useful. And also something I should point out is when you get the dungeon map, a map appears in the bottom right of the screen like normally does. That's not there without the dungeon map. Now open the chest. Open the chest really slowly. Hurry up, Link. You're too slow. And we get the fairy slingshot. Press C to take it out and hold it. As you hold C, you can aim with the control stick. Release C to unleash a Deku Seed. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. I like to have this thing on the down C because it just feels natural for me. And over here, Navi's gonna point something out.
Look! Something is hanging up there. It looks like an old ladder.
What if it's a new ladder? I mean, who put this ladder inside a giant talking tree anyway? So anyway, to use the Deku, well, to use the slingshot, you just press the C button and then you get this little viewpoint behind Link's hand. You hold down the C button again and you get a seed ready, you release and you shoot. So you gotta shoot at that ladder and that is how you get out of here. There's not gonna be much I'll be saying now. But with the slingshot we can now deal with those squatchulas on that wall that we can climb. Yeah, thanks Navi. So we just target them and then we can just shoot them with the slingshot. And now kill them. So yeah, I got a few things I'd like to talk about. Firstly, earlier today was the royal wedding, like that wasn't already hyped enough. Yeah, I watched it, kind of. And also, something else I want to talk about. Oh yeah, the Project Cafe. So yeah, Nintendo have announced their new console, the successor to the Wii, which they're calling Project Cafe. Apparently it's going to be more powerful than even the PS3, which by the way, PlayStation Network being down, all I can say is, haha. Have your credit card stolen for only $599 US. It's a bargain! We will learn about the Project Cafe in E3 though, in June. So going in here, we are barred in again, and if we keep turning away and looking at the thing, Navi's gonna go crazy. Okay, we've got a switch here. The switch with the crescent moon shape. You'll be seeing that symbol everywhere. Well, in this version I have. This is probably the version 1.1. Whoa! Okay, that's a gold sculpture that I mentioned in the dungeon intro. There's 100 of these in the game. Collecting them all unlocks stuff. So all you have to do is hit it and then it drops this token. Skull-shaped token. You just need to collect that and you destroyed a gold sculpture. You got a token proving you destroyed it. Now we can check how many gold sculptures we have by going to the quest status subscreen, and here's the total number that we killed throughout the game. They're hidden not just outside but also in dungeons. In the outside they're only found at night time, the majority of them anyway. And when you collect all the gold sculptures in a particular area, like for example in a dungeon, then a gold sculpture icon will appear next to the dungeon name. If it's on the main field, then it appears next to the location name at the bottom of the screen. 1 down and 99 more to go. We're making good progress. Open the chest to find a recovery heart. It's... oh, what the hell? Oh, Deku seeds. Okay, that sculpture we destroyed gave us these. These are small hard seeds that you use as bullets for your slingshot. Yeah. Let's just ignore this guy. Oh, what do you want now, Navi?
It looks like that torch was burning not too long ago.
Yeah. Fire inside a tree is very wise. Let's just stand on the switch again to rise the platforms, and this time we're going to go all the way to the end of the room. And there's another giant treasure chest. We'll open it PAL version slowly. If you don't mind hurrying it up, Link. This is the compass. Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Now this does several things. For one thing, it basically displays your current position on the map in the bottom right, which is that arrow, the yellow one that moves around. The red arrow is where you enter the room from, and also it shows you where treasure chests are. Treasure chests are indicated by a small orange square on the map, both off the subscreen and on. And that's it. Okay, a Deku's Baba. I'll just take its thin, long thing. Its stick. So now, to get out of this room, we're going to have to do something about this torch. Something Deku sticks can do is, when you take it out, you can get a flame, and you can take the flame with you and then light this torch. It will burn eventually, so you might want to put it away quickly by pressing B. Don't know why that happens, but look at that. Okay, so now we're done on in this main room. All we gotta do now is do something about that spider web. Okay, yeah, I know I said I don't like to use Deku's. See, look, useless. Stupid hard shell. Its soft belly is its weak point. Okay, a jump attack will kill it. Alright, so if we take a look, if we get to the edge, the camera will do a top down. And now, there's the spider web. You know what to do. Leap of faith! And we land in the basement floor. Okay, that sound effect you can hear, that is the gold sculpture. There's one on there, on the vines that allow you to get back up. So we hit it with 2 seeds from our slingshot, then we just climb up here. There's another gold sculpture right in the same room. Easy to find. It's on here. It looks like it's in... Ow! And also, you do not want to hit them because they take a heart of damage away. Now, it looks like it might be impossible to get that token, but it isn't. You just... or you can just jump up to it. Okay, we can't get up there just yet. Okay, hit the switch. That burns the cobweb and lights that torch at the same time. Inside the chest there is spoilers, a recovery heart. We got the recovery heart. Oh. Okay, I hope that didn't screw up anything. No, it didn't. Ow. Okay, stop fooling around. Get the torch fire. Careful. Land on this bit of raised ground in the water. And then bring it over to the cobweb. And wow, I put it away as soon as I burnt it. That was awesome. That was awesome. I'm using Batman's catchphrases. Okay. Another Deku scrub in here. We'll just do what we did previously. Please forgive me, Master. I'm your master now because I hit you with your own nut. Okay. I'll never do it again. It will only happen again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Here's the traitor, your majesty.
Yeah, because you just told me the strategy to defeating your own siblings. So now we're locked in this room. It looks like it's impossible to get out, but if we take a look, there's this creepy eye. We can basically shoot a seed in its eye. It's going in the eye. It will close and the bars disappear. Funnily enough, if you hit a closed eye switch, it will reopen. Alright. Oh.
After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater.
Interesting things underwater. Well, she's right. Like this rotating turnstile, whatever, with the spikes and the platform. You can't avoid that thing unless you do something about the water, which you can. So there's a switch down here. You just hold down the A button to dive. You can only dive until that number that says 3 hits 0, then you return to the surface. Okay, quickly. You do get plenty of time for this, and I missed that. It'll come back. And by the time it does, the water will still be lowered. That ticking sound means that this is time limited. Okay, maybe I can make that. Yeah, okay. So now we'll just pass harmlessly underneath it. And we've got another big sculpture here. We'll just jump attack. And now, I'm afraid to say this, but Navi's going to interrupt us again for something obvious.
Pay attention to what the action icon says. Wait, didn't I already say that?
Yes, you did. Back at the door. So yeah, you gotta push this block across this groove-like thing so that you can climb on top of it and reach the door on the other side. Like so. Okay, now this room. We've got some Deku Bobbers that will give us some sticks. They will give us some wood. Oh, Nelly. I'm getting owned in the first dungeon of the game. Get some nuts. Hope for some hearts. Okay. So now we've got 2 torches that we need to light up. Very easy. And wow, those plants regrew in the cutscene. Alright, we've got a big room here. Watch out for the big sculpture. Take care of him quickly. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of that shadow. Ew. Pulsating eggs. They look like head lice eggs. Whoa! That's a Goma larvae. Watch out when it gets ready to pounce. It pounce when it... What? I only touched it! Oh, okay. When its eye goes red, that means it's about to pounce on you. Bubbles come out of its eyeball when you attack it. That's kind of gross. If you're good enough, you can aim your slingshot just right, and then you can destroy the eggs, and then there will be no Goma larvae to fight. But the problem is the aiming is so awkward that sometimes it doesn't even... Oh, there we go. You gotta like aim a little above it. Okay, take another fire. Burn down this. Now this is pretty interesting. This looks like a dead end. Even the map will say so, if we take a look. So the flashing room's where we are. We're in the top right corner, top left corner. That does look like a dead end, but it isn't. There is a room not marked on the map behind here. But we cannot do anything about that until later on. So I'm gonna have to come back here. Oh yeah. Get another stick, get another flame. Just bring it over here. Okay, there we go. just enter this small hole. And then just come out the other end, basically. And we're up to 20 minutes now, and we're nearly done with the dungeon. But now we've got another spider web, and some more Deku Bobbers. Okay, now we're maxed out on Deku Sticks. Grab this block and just push it down. Basically, just push it off the edge. There's also some torches here, but they are too high up to get with the Deku Stick. So, what we need to do... See, look at that. Way too high up. They're all too high up. So what we're going to have to do is make sure that block's being pushed down, otherwise we have to go all the way around again. Go back up to this flame. Get a fire. Okay. Quickly get up on the block. And then you can swing your Deku Stick like a sword. See? So then burn the web and we go plummeting. We've got some recovery hearts. Now this is the final room before the boss. That's something the compass also does, is mark the location of the boss by a little skull icon. Every dungeon has a boss. It's the main gimmick of Zelda. So we can see there are these 3 Deku Scrubs. Remember what that other one said, 23 is number 1? Well, just deflect their nuts back at them in the order that other Deku Scrub said. In this case, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then they got the order wrong. What the hell's wrong with me? Come over here. Okay, so then the third one, or the first one, whatever, you can talk to. How did you know our secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Wow. Nice info. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Wow, pretty much every Deku Scrub around here is a traitor. So now it's time to go into the boss room. The boss room is not on the map.